Let's welcome on board Mr. Rajesh Sharma, the MD at Capri Global Capital, joining us on the show. Mr. Sharma, hi, this is Anisha Sid this side. Good to be speaking with you. Just wanted to begin by discussing the MSME side of the business because your AUM there has been within the range of 4,500 to 5,000 crores, and in fact, NPAs within that segment have shot up. Wanted to understand the strategy that you're going to deploy for the MSME segment going forward?
Yeah, thank you. So if you talk about MSME segment, I think some of the restructuring book have opened up, which have triggered some of the NPA. But we are hopeful that by the year end, we will have a lower NPA than what it is today. Plus, MSME segment will continue to grow by about 15% this year again. And if you talk about our retail product, other product, which are micro lab, gold loan, and affordable housing, they will also continue to grow. So overall, at balance sheet level, our NPA will be well within less than 1.5% at net NPA level.
So that's the latest as far as the MSME book is concerned. But what about the gold loan business? Because that has been scaling up quite well. In fact, if I have it right, it's closer to 30% right now. What's your expectation as to where you could grow it further? Because there was a bit of a disruption in the industry, and my guess is you might have increased your market share then also.
So gold loan is growing because we opened a lot of branches. We are now about 750 branches. We are opening another 50 to 60 branches this year again. And with that, I think gold loan portfolio will continue to grow about 30% year-on-year basis. In festive season, little dip will come because people tend to get their jewelry release and then again they come back after the festive season is over. But overall, 30% growth we intend to achieve in gold loan, which we should be able to.
Okay. Your NPAs in the MSME segment is on a rise from 3.5%. What we had seen last year has increased to around 4.9% now. What has led to this sharp rise in the NPAs, and going forward, where are you expecting your MSME segment specific NPAs to hover around?
So we have done some restructuring of the loan during the COVID time because as per the RBI circular, some of the customer have opted the restructuring option available to them. When the restructuring book opened, is a normal book, when the restructuring is over, some of their account have shown slippage into the NPA. Since all the MSME loan are collateralized backed by underlying property, we are confident that we will be able to resolve the either recovery or the rollback to their regular account. So year end, I think we should have a lower NPA than how is open in the beginning of the April.
Okay, so that's the latest coming in as far as how the overall book is evolving as well. But can you give us a better sense as to how the affordable housing segment is also likely to grow? Because I understand right now it forms a small part of the portfolio, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with the PMAY scheme coming in plus the focus on affordable housing, do you expect that contribution also to scale up?
So affordable housing, there's a good demand, plus state government and central government are rolling out various incentive schemes, and there's a push also from the developer side that a lot of houses, the smaller sizes are being built and loans are being made available. So we expect this portfolio to grow about 40% this year again, and we have added some more branches here. So with all couple of that, and we have also now invested a lot of money in the technology to make the turnaround time faster. With all these initiatives, we are confident to achieve 40% growth in the affordable housing segment for not only this year, but next few coming years as well.
So 40% growth, that's a fast clip, but also wanted to get a better sense regarding the entire rate cut cycle and how it will impact you, because my colleague has helpfully pointed out around 85% of your borrowing is from banks. How much of it is floating rate is what we wanted to understand, and how much will the cost of funds and NIMs really get impacted once that rate cut cycle begins?
So we believe that Fed have indicated last time that they will consider the rate cut, and I think the meeting is likely later tonight. So we will know whether the Fed is cutting the rate or not. And if the RBI follow the suit, once the Fed does this, the interest rate will come down, and I think it will pass down to the customer. If you talk about the bifurcation between our floating and fixed, floating is about 45% portfolio in the floating, where the rate cut will be passed on. And we believe that the money we borrow from banks, there also our interest rate will come down. So basically, the ultimately customer will benefit.
That's what the aim is. Ultimately, customers should benefit. But Mr. Sharma, just before I let you go, at the overall consolidated level, you've talked to us about various parts, but at the consolidated level, what will be the AUM, let's say, a couple of years out from here, and what kind of NIM profile should we expect from the company?
So we are aiming a growth of 25 to 30% year after year for next 3 to 4 years. And current level, our I think book should be in the range of about 25,000 crore to 30,000 crore rupees in down the line 2 years from now. We are adding more product and more branches to support that. And if you talk about NIM, because the gold loan portfolio is growing and also we launched the micro lab, both product are the high yield product. So there we will see that our NIM should improve and somewhere NIM should be in the range of about 8.5 to 9%.
So that's the clarity that we're getting. Thanks, Mr. Sharma, for making time and speaking with us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.